Let me share with you the story of John Koum, whose journey from a poor immigrant to the co-founder of WhatsApp is a tale of perseverance, innovation, and a strong dedication to privacy. John Koum was born on February 24th, 1976, in Kyiv, Soviet Ukraine, to a Jewish family. Life was tough. The Soviet government controlled everything: food, jobs, even what you could say in public. His family lived in the small town of Fastiv before moving to Kyiv, but in 1992, things changed. The Soviet Union collapsed and the 16-year-old John Koum and his mother took a chance at a new life in America. With just $20 in their pockets, they arrived in Mountain View, California. Life in America wasn't glamorous, it was survival. A social support program got them a tiny apartment. John Koum's mother worked as a babysitter while he cleaned floors at a grocery store. They even relied on food stamps just to eat. The streets were teeming with tech giants, and John Koum knew that if he wanted to succeed, he would need to learn. Despite the obstacles, his curiosity was his greatest strength. He discovered computers and devoted endless hours to teaching himself programming at the local library. While attending Mountain View High School, John Koum spent his teenage years mastering programming on his own, immersing himself in tech books at the library. Determined to change his future, John Koum enrolled at San Jose State University and got a part-time job as a security tester at Ernst & Young. There, he met someone who would change his life, Brian Acton. Brian Acton had a very different path. He graduated from Stanford University in 1994 with a degree in computer science. His education gave him a strong foundation, and he soon landed a job at Yahoo. Together, they became close friends. In 1997, John Koum also landed a job at Yahoo as an infrastructure engineer. He soon dropped out of college to focus entirely on work. For the next 9 years, John Koum and Brian worked together at Yahoo. But by 2007, they had had enough. Both of them felt stuck. Yahoo was all about making money with ads. They wanted to build something different, so they quit. They left Yahoo, took a year off, traveled. They had spent a decade at Yahoo helping it grow. Facebook was the new rising star, so they applied there, only to get rejected. Now they had two choices: keep searching for jobs or create their own future. They chose the second. The rejection was a blessing in disguise, because just 2 years later, John Koum came up with an idea that would change everything. In January 2009, Koum purchased an iPhone and recognized that the 7-month-old App Store was on the verge of creating an entirely new app industry. He visited his friend Alex Fishman, and the two spent hours discussing Koum's idea for an app. Soon after, Koum decided on the name WhatsApp, inspired by the phrase "What's up?" Just a week later, on his 33rd birthday, he founded WhatsApp Inc. in California. WhatsApp aimed at instant messaging without ads or interruptions. Sounds interesting. But at first, WhatsApp was a failure. The app kept crashing, and no one cared about it. John Koum almost gave up. In June 2009, Apple introduced push notifications. John Koum quickly changed WhatsApp to send pings when users got messages, and suddenly people started using it. By 2011, WhatsApp had 5 million users. By 2013, it had 200 million users processing 10 billion messages a day. Investors started paying attention. Sequoia Capital invested $250,000, and John Koum brought in Brian Acton as co-founder. Together, they built a simple, fast, ad-free messaging service. By 2014, WhatsApp was so big that it couldn't be ignored. And then, Mark Zuckerberg came knocking. On February 9th, 2014, Zuckerberg invited John Koum over for dinner and made an offer to join Facebook. 10 days later, Facebook announced its acquisition of WhatsApp for $19.3 billion, one of the largest tech deals in history. John Koum and Brian became billionaires overnight, but things didn't go as planned. After selling WhatsApp to Facebook, John Koum and Brian Acton initially remained involved with the company, but eventually left due to disagreements over Facebook's approach to user privacy and monetization. Jan Koum continued as CEO of WhatsApp and joined Facebook's board of directors. However, he left in April 2018, citing conflicts with Facebook over data privacy and advertising. Brian Acton left earlier in September 2017 over similar concerns regarding Facebook's push to monetize WhatsApp through ads and data integration. He later co-founded the privacy-focused messaging app, Signal, in 2018. Their departures reflected their belief that WhatsApp should remain ad-free and focused on user privacy, which clashed with Facebook's business model. John Koum stepped away from tech, focusing on philanthropy. He is now involved in a new venture, a $10 billion investment firm called Newlands, launched in 2021 with a former Sequoia Capital partner, while Brian continued to push for privacy-focused messaging. Jan Koum's story proves three things. Checkmark rejection is just redirection. Stay true to your values. Real success is about making an impact, not just money. What do you think? Was selling WhatsApp the right decision? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.